The safe word for tonight's performance is hydroxyphenylcetamine. Now,
Nice.
how are you folks doing tonight? Yeah, I feel the surge. Yeah, woohoo! I am actually kind of glad that not a single one of you answered that question with the word peachy. Because quite frankly, I really don't understand the concept of peachy. How are you? I'm peachy. What are you comparing yourself to? A peach? I mean, how did that become synonymous with feelings of pleasantness and fun? What are you really saying when you tell a person you're peachy? How are you? I'm a fruit. No, I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, you know, this guy has a lot of gall to accuse anyone else of being a fruit when he's the one wearing a floral pattern. Touche. But no, really, what qualities of the peach are you identifying with? What are the absolute qualities you like of the peach that you think describe you? I mean, let's go through the checklist, shall we? A peach is soft, so by admitting you're peachy, you're admitting you're out of shape. It is easily bruised, so you're admitting you're no good in a fight. It's prone to mold, so you're admitting you don't bathe. But worst of all, what is at the center of the peach? What is at its very core? Either dark, bitter, hard pit. If this is an allegory for your life, you might want to consider therapy. Now, I went to my dentist the other day, and let me tell you, if you got nervous when you heard Sarah Palin say drill, baby, drill, wait, did he really just go from peach metaphors to a dental political joke? Yes, I did. Chris, do you have any idea what a segue is? Nope. Well, it's a transitional statement that connects two unrelated thoughts together in a smooth transition. You know? It gives smooth comedy. Never heard of it. So I have superpowers. And yeah, can you imagine me as a superhero? This avatar of beauty and fitness in spandex. I guess I'm sick of that. Okay, so I have one appealing fan. But no, really, imagine me as a superhero on a rooftop on a skyscraper, staring off into the distance, my cape bellowing dramatically behind me, the letters ID emblazoned on my chest, standing for, I don't know. But no, I do have superpowers. I'm faster than a speeding tortoise. More powerful than a broken down locomotive. Look, up in the sky. It's a bird, it's a plane, it's... Oh, it's Chris. Ooh, he should deploy his parachute. What? One of my most prominent superpowers is that my mere presence, can negate the sex drive of any woman in a 50-yard radius. It makes me quite popular at parties. You know, the ones where alcohol is served, and let's face it, girls just want to have fun. But every once in a while you get to a party and there's one of those sleaze bags there, the one who's just looking for an easy mark, or who's had one too many and thinks that he can take her back to her apartment with him. You know this guy, the guy who just struts up to her. I don't know if he does this whole hip thing I just had going on, but you know, just struts up to her all confidently. The proverbial player, or as I like to call him, the strut slut who's into smut. For short, the triple S. For shorter, the S. So the S approaches a woman he believes to be an easy mark, looks her in her bloodshot eye and says, "Hey babe, what's your sign?" My sign is a stop sign. Thanks for sticking around, Chris. I'm feeling zero, lost passion or romance right now. If it weren't for you, I might be attracted to men right now. You're welcome. No, I admit I could probably use an update or two to my woman skills. Just to give you an example, for instance, I was up at the grocery store, up at Marcus, just right before the show, and I saw a beautiful young lady that I decided to acquaint myself with, given the fact that she had no ring on her finger. Not that that's ever stopped me before. Now, something you should know about me is I know a lot about women. I study women extensively, usually from a distance, with binoculars into their bedroom windows. So I know a lot about women, and I can tell you that if you want to pick up a woman that you have never met, there are 3 easy steps you can follow. Just 3 easy steps to acquaint yourself with her and take her out on a date. Now, I don't know what these steps are, so I made up my own 3 on the spot, and that was probably not the smartest move I've ever made. The first step seems simple enough, the greeting. Now, you should know that my ability to articulate intelligently and smoothly to a woman is inversely proportional to how attractive she is. So, while I was approaching this young lady at Martin's, I couldn't help but notice she might be the most gorgeous creature I have ever seen on the planet. So, unfortunately, that meant that my well-rehearsed and smooth delivery of, "Excuse me, miss, you are in fact one of the most beautiful individuals I have ever seen, and it would do me a great pleasure to take you out for a night on the town," came across more along the lines of, "Birdie." Having immediately failed step one, I moved to step two, the compliment. Now, it does not take a lot of originality to compliment a woman. All you have to say is, "You have nice blank," and you have a myriad of outstanding options to choose from. Her hair, her eyes, her smile, her fashion sense. Unfortunately, none of these came to mind when I tried to speak to her, so the best I could come up with was something along the lines of, "You have nice, follicles." Now, this is the part where she gave me the look. Women know this look. There is something about having matching chromosomes which gives you the innate ability to pull up the look as a defense mechanism. It is the look you give when you are in an awkward situation, namely me, and you need to find a way out. It is where your head tilts to the side slightly, and you give a nervous chuckle so as not to alert the individual to the fact that you're actually trying to find a way out. And then you roll your head slightly with your eyes going in the same direction as if looking for an escape route on the opposite side of the room. You women know this look. It's Now, women are very highly attuned with this look. Whenever any woman gives this look, all the other women in the room stop what they're doing, look around, and just like, "Someone just take a look, someone needs help, who needs help, who needs help?" That is why the look has a second part. It is a confirmation that you are the one who needs out of the awkward circumstance. And that's where you end the look with arched eyebrows and a sharp inhalation of breath. So the look in its entirety looks essentially like... Now, she had just given the look, which should have been enough of a sign to let me know I should get out of here and stop ruining her life. Unfortunately for her, there was no other woman in that aisle, which led me to try a third time with her because I am male and I am stupid. And it's redundant to say those two sentences together. So, unfortunately, I never got to step 3, because as she gave the look, she looks down and sees that within my grocery basket, I only have 2 items so far: lima beans and Pepto-Bismol. Folks, let me give you a little bit of advice. If you are ever attempting to attract a member of the same species, the worst combination of items you can be caught with are lima beans and Pepto-Bismol, because it sends one very distinct message to her. It tells her, he eats disgusting vegetables, and he doesn't digest them very well. So, yes, the situation became awkward for everybody. But you know what? I still got her number. Yeah, I'm smooth like that. I actually didn't even look at the number. I just got so excited about it, I ran down here to tell you all about it, because I needed an audience for this momentous occasion, so I don't even know what her number is. Evidently, her number is, 4. Wait, that's not a 4, that's a dagger. I think I have a chance with her. You know, I actually asked a buddy of mine for dating advice. And he said, "You know what you need to do, Chris? You need to learn a musical instrument." I'm like, "Why?" He says, "If you learn a musical instrument, if you become a musician, women will be attracted to you, because women love men who are creative and talented and, you know, just have a little bit of an artistic side. So learn an instrument and women will be attracted to you." And I'm like, okay, yeah, I'm liking this. Learn an instrument, get the women, of course. So I started taking kazoo lessons. And my friend is full of crap, because women are not attracted to the kazoo. You cannot appeal to women as a kazoo player. In terms of sex appeal, the kazoo rates below the recorder. You all remember the recorder from 3rd grade that you learned how to cross buttons on? That recorder is more appealing to the woman than the kazoo. If there is one single instrument on the planet that is less appealing than the kazoo, it would probably be the didgeridoo. You might know that, the long wooden Australian instrument, and the only reason that is less attractive than the kazoo is because it is essentially a large Australian kazoo. I mean, you cannot woo a woman with a kazoo. You cannot serenade her with... You cannot write a love sonata and go to her porch at night, stand under the full moon and tell her, "My love, I wrote you a love song. Oh, my love, my beloved lady, this my heart I promise to thee." Where are you going? Oh, it's chilly out. Is that why you're closing the window and locking the door? Drawing the curtains. No, you really can't do anything epic with a kazoo. You cannot add it to anything and make it get better. Take the most motivational, inspirational song of all time. I don't know, The Impossible Dream from Man of La Mancha, Richard Kiley, bass voice. You cannot add a kazoo to that and make it better. You can't go out on Broadway and sing upon a rich paying audience. You can't go to them and sing, "This is my quest to follow that star, no matter how hopeless, no matter how far, to fight for the right without question or pause, to be willing to march into hell for heavenly." And I know if I only stay true to this glorious quest, that my heart will lie peaceful and calm when I'm laid to my and the world will be better for this, that one man, scorned and covered with scars, still strong with his last ounce of courage to reach the unreachable. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. It is a pleasure to be here. Thank you for making my first foray into stand-up in New Orleans. Please enjoy the
Chris Stewart and the United Milestones are first.